that looks better. Sorry about that. Um, Looks like the audio input got changed to something else. But Gypsy says hello. Danny says hello. Thanks for coming, guys. I was afraid I had lost probably most of my followers just because I was off for almost 2 weeks doing different things. Articles for the website, other games I had to finish up for the website, things like that. Plus, I kind of got sidetracked by another game. Started playing Final Fantasy XI again after almost 12 years away from it. After putting, I don't know, 10 plus years into it. I don't know what got into me, but I wanted to check it out. It's been a long time since I've played that game, and a lot has changed. But, you know, there was other household things that needed my attention too. So that kind of caused an extended break. But we're going to jump right back in tonight. Right where we left off. I believe the last time we played Wizardry, we were exploring Nyctalinth in full and thinking we were going to get a warm reception since that was the home of the T-Rang and the group that we had allied ourselves with at the beginning of the game, but no such luck. The first couple buildings we entered, they were hostile to us there as well. So, let's see. If we have to raid Nyctalinth the same way we raided Ukpur, then so be it, right? So be it. Let's see. Get the game started up here. And we're going to play this again, I guess. The game capture's not working. I'll get it. There we go. All right, and after that epic music, let's load up our save and see right where we left off. Yes, Nyctalinth. Oh, let's see. Like I said, it's been about 2 weeks, so I don't remember quite what we were doing here. Looks like the party is in need of a rest, so we'll do a quick rest here. And then we'll get to exploring. Danny, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing good. I know you're a fan of Resident Evil. Did you see that they are remaking Resident Evil 1 yet again? And they're also going to do a remake of 0 and Code Veronica. Which that's something I'm interested in. Both of those games, 0 and especially Code Veronica, I really, really liked. I enjoyed that game immensely. Now, why they're remaking Resident Evil 1 again, I don't know. I don't really feel it needs a remake. Or a remake in this sense, I guess. Alright, so let's do a little manual healing here. Because Trevi and probably Claire, they've got enough spell points to spare for healing. Game is laggy tonight. My mouse input is not specifically good this afternoon rather. Danny says, probably have something out while they develop Resident Evil 9. Yeah, probably. Stepping up to one of the shimmering boxes, you see glowing words appear. Deactivation sequence initiated. Terminal linkage disconnect. So, let's write this down. We'll take a picture here. Because I remember there was another terminal in New City, right? That wanted some information. Memory purge complete. Remote access terminated. That is all you can read before the face of the box turns black. So I've taken a picture of that code, and I bet you we can use that in New City. Sensing the information might be of some importance, you hastily scribble it down on a piece of parchment. Trevi got an item. All of the machines have suddenly become quiet and blank. Oh, so I didn't have to take a picture. Danny says, Hellblade 2 finally came out. Yeah, I saw you mention something about that. Are you enjoying that? I never played the first one. Observation Control Center. So the game is laggy tonight. It's not as responsive as normal. Danny says, I beat it in one night. Wow. I know you're a Diablo fan. There's a... good lord, what a fight. New patch for Diablo 4 came out. Supposedly revamped the loot system, among other things. I'm curious about that. Wow, what a fight this is. Holy moly, look at this. Not good. Excuse me. So we're going to cast Blast in the party with Angel's Tongue. Sado. What is Sado going to do here? So I think Sado had a new offensive spell, right? Maybe not. We're going to hit this group. Which one am I targeting? The 5. Let's do... yeah, let's do the 5 with a very high level blade spell. Danny's going to follow that up with a medium magic missile. We're going to see if we can knock those 5 out. Danny says, I was completely in love with the story. I haven't played Diablo since me and you and Seto played. Yeah, me either. I haven't played it since then either, I'll be honest. I should, though. They say that this new update is a game changer. Battle's going slow. And we've got 2 almost dead. Once this stream's over, I have to figure out what's going on. My DOS box is really, really dragging tonight. I don't know why. Alright, so that didn't do much, did it? No. We got rid of the group of 2, so there's that. I'm going to put Trevi on the 4 here. Kyler on the 4. Claire on the 4. Oh, what is Lulu going to do? I don't think we can sleep these guys. We're going to give it a shot. Put them to sleep. Sado's got to do some healing here. There's just no other way around it. This will heal the whole party, but let's not do that. Let's give Lulu some points here, and Danny, what's Danny gonna do? Let's target this group of 4 right here that Danny was on earlier, and let's hope that this level 4 magic missile will take them out. There we go. All but 1. This was a bigger fight than I was expecting. In other news, speaking of Wizardry, I'm sure you guys remember when I played that Wizardry 1 remake back in the fall. That was sort of what started this whole project here. Well, the game is complete now. Back then, there was still, a lot of things in the game that weren't finished, art that wasn't complete, things like that. It's all done at this point, and in fact, it has been so well received that the game has now been released on Xbox, PlayStation, and the Switch, and it has found an entire new group of fans after all these years, which just tickles me to death because that game, among all the Wizardry games, is the one that is nearest to my heart. So I'm so pleased that it's taken off. The subreddit and everything is just blowing up with activity. And this is good because if we wanted any shot at a remake of Wizardry 2, 3, or maybe even 4 and 5, it was all dependent on how well the game was received. And it looks like it's been good. So I'm happy about that. Alright, let's give these guys some blades. Let's give them a nice little magic missile. I actually saw an interview with one of the gentlemen that created Wizardry back in the 80s. The same guy that I interviewed on my podcast, oh God, I don't know, 100 years ago. And he was pleased with the remake. He said that when he saw the original game, running there in the corner, he knew everything was going to be okay because it was the actual game and not just somebody's modern interpretation of it, which I agree with. Alright, we got one terrain left, and what is this? He is paralyzed. Yeah, we can melee our way through this one. Here we are. Well, there better be something in this room, let me just tell you. It's a huge experience point haul there. Save. And there's absolutely nothing in this room, which is no better than I'd expect, right? Let's do a little healing. Get these wounds healed up here. And we're going to do one more round of rest just to recover some magic points. Then we're going to go ahead and get our spells up because we haven't put them up since we started. That should do it. So there's going to be a lot of fights, because usually almost through every door there's a battle. Oh, wow. Some Dane and some Terang. Interesting. What did we manage to take? 1, 2, 3 steps before we got a fight. Alright, Lulu's going to put these guys to sleep. Going to try to anyways. Sado is going to try to whirlwind these guys. It's a spell that doesn't do a whole lot sometimes. And Danny's going to just ice ball these guys. Let's see what happens. Good job, Danny. That worked incredibly well. Golly. These huge fights. What in the world is going on? So far, it's been every 3 steps, and we've hit a fight, and they've all been huge parties of bad guys. Just like big, massive encounters. So none of those guys are awake. The ratkin seem very susceptible to sleep. Let's do this. Let's go with a fireball. Let's see what we can take care of here. And the battle just rages on. All right, so we can take these 2 guys without any trouble. So I would like to take more than 2 or 3 steps without an encounter. Good experience points, though. As we see, Lulu's gained a level off of it. And let's see. With Lulu, I don't put a whole lot of points in pickpocketing or anything like that. I've never been one, in this game anyways, for trying to steal from the NPCs. Oh, that didn't work. Try it again. There we go. In other games, though, like Elder Scrolls, I'm all about pickpocketing. So it'll be a bit of a longer rest this time because I want to recover a bunch of those magic points. Alright, let's save. And we'll do one more little rest round here. See what we can do. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's get some spells up and going, shall we? Enchanted Blade. What else do we have? Let's cure wounds on Lulu before I forget. We'll do it anti-magic. Since we've run into some Dane, we might as well put the anti-magic up. Oops, and that was the wrong spell. Actually, Magic Screen is what I wanted to use. Alright. Detect Secret. And... was that it? Yeah, that'll do it. Nothing in this room either. So that sort of takes care of this right-hand quadrant here. So there was something like foul in this room. I want to say we tried to open this once before, maybe. It's of some significance. T-Rang Empire Security. Yes, I believe we opened this door and had a big encounter. And we were not disappointed. Good Lord, these fights in this city are just insane. Alright. We shall try to put them to sleep. Sado is going to blades the heck out of the group of 4. Danny is going to ice ball this group of 5. Oh man, that was lucky. Claire got that crit. Killed that Technic in one hit there. Pretty good blades damage, really, from Sado on that round. Blades doesn't usually seem to hit that hard. Ooh. That hurt. They're targeting Danny there. Okay, so this time Trevi's going to go for the 4. The melee attackers are just going to go after the group of 4 there. What's Lulu going to do? Let's bless the party. Sado is going to try to finish off these guys with a whirlwind. Danny's going to switch to fireball. We'll do a mid fireball right here. Who cast Energy Blast? Did I hit the wrong button? I must have hit the wrong button. Our Whirlwind did the trick this time, though. Halfway done, it is still a big fight. Alright, Saddle, so what are you going to do this time? Guess we'll go back to Blades. And Danny, we're going to do that fireball we meant to do on that group of 5. Maybe we can get close to finishing this round. Making progress. Let's see. Sato's going to shift into healing mode here. We're going to cure Danny up. Danny's going to just use a little bit of that magic missile. I hope there's something in this room. We have slogged and fought our way, and we haven't even got very far. But we're holding our own. Man. No level up, huh? Nothing in this room, so the security must be here. But I hate to put the audience through it, but man, we've got to rest again after that. The fights are taking a lot out of us. Where are we at, magic point wise? Not the best. Let me save and rest one more time. While it's resting, I'm going to step away for a second. I think somebody is here. I just need to double check. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Actually, nobody here, but the dogs let themselves into the house. Really? Where did the game go? Give me just a second. I apologize. One moment, please. Okay, once again, sorry about that. The dogs have decided they wanted in the house, and then they decided they wanted in this room. Alright, I do not know why the game is no longer on the screen. Let me go the long route to fix it. For whatever reason, my capture software has stopped behaving the way it used to. What is the problem here? Okay, I am not sure why my game has disappeared. I apologize very much. Interesting. Let's try this another way. No reason for that to drop off the screen whatsoever. No reason at all. There we go. Alright, again, I apologize, guys, very much. I'm sorry for the technical issues. Alright, but we are rested, right? Let's get all of our stuff back up yet again. And this time we'll go through this security door, to which I have no doubt will be another big fight, so get ready. Actually, not as big as I thought, all in one party, which makes this 1,000 times easier. So much easier. In fact, because they're all grouped together, we're going to use the chromatic lyre to try to irritate them so their spells are not that effective. We'll whirlwind these guys at level 6. And we'll go all out. Danny will hit that fireball at level 5. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, that fireball hit pretty good. Whirlwind, not so much, but actually, I don't know, it's taking them out. Okay, that was a pretty painless battle. But we've got a hallway here with a couple doors. Let's go through this one. So again, not too bad, a party of 5. We'll use the same tactic, except I don't know that we need to go quite as hard with the spells this time. We'll go a little lighter with the spells. In fact, Danny will just fight this one out. That staff hits pretty hard on these guys. empty room here. Let's go down the hall a little ways. Something tells me this won't be empty, but I also don't think it'll be without a fight either. Right, again, not a terrible group. So I think maybe after being punished for the way we were before, we're actually, their game is being a little gentle with us now. That whirlwind seemed to work pretty good earlier. We'll do a little magic missile mid-level. That'll just soften them up a little bit. Whirlwind didn't kill anybody this time. But I don't think we need to use any more magic in this battle. I think at this point the physical guys can just take care of it. Trevi will focus on the one, and the rest of them will go after the garters here. Saddle will rest. Danny will fight. And here we go. They're starting to fall now. Alright, so we've entered the security center, right? So there should be something in this room at least, you would think. Here we go. From a plaque mounted on the wall hang several transparent cylinders, each about the size of a good finger. Cautiously, you take a sniff, but no odor. Finally, you pluck one into your mouth, but being tasteless and not very pleasant, you can only suspect they must have some other intended purpose, and you don't wish to think further upon where a thing might be inserted. A finger rod. So I think we found one of these somewhere else. And if my memory serves me from playing this game in the past, I think they're actually keys. And what? Tell me I have no spots. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. My inventory's full. Alright. So let's do some inventory management here. So we've used this. I don't think we need that anymore, but I'm going to hold on to it just in case. Right, so we've got the finger rods, right? Let me make sure. Yes, we do. Man, I've got to get rid of some stuff. Alright, this will be good for now. Come on, stop. Alright, so we got the finger rods, which I said I believe are keys. I'm pretty sure that's what those are. So that is the purpose of the security room. Let's see what's in here. A landing port. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's a head, the landing port. Let's see what's in this little office. Oh, it's locked. So is this where we use a finger rod? No, it is not. Doesn't he have a different finger rod, though? I bet you they're all the same. Okay, well, let's save. Let's get to lock picking. Doesn't look like a particularly difficult lock. There we go. I think that's the first time I've ever unlocked one on the first try. Alright, so, you know, not a terrible fight. Whittling away, slowly but surely. Phaser bolt. Alright, so one Technic left, 2 Garters. I think we can take it out with melee. And he's down. I'm curious if there's anything in this room here, being behind a locked door and all. And I'm also wondering if we'll have to shuffle any inventory around. But Sato has leveled up yet again. Put that in Flail on Mace. And we're going to put that in Climbing. Okay, what spell are we taking this time? Death. Wow, look at Death. That's a remove Curse, Purify Air. Man, there's some good ones. Slow. I'm so tempted to take Death, but Slow, I think, is going to be a spell that could come in handy. The room is moderately bare, though an unusual-looking honeycomb sculpture inhabits the southwest corner. Okay, let's make room for some things. Because I have a feeling this honeycomb... I don't know, it sounds like an egg thing to me, doesn't it? Looking closer at the sculpture, it would be more likely to appear to be a desk of some sort. Okay, so I was off. Designed to conform to the various anomalies of the T-Rang anatomies. Let's search. Searching through the honeycomb facility, you discover a black book. T-Rang Port Book. Take that. So, welcome back from the break. So, while the commercial was on, in the other room, we found the T-Rang port book, um, which was in a desk in the, I guess, the office area there. So, I'm not sure what that is, other than maybe a manifest, um, shipping manifest or something like that. Logbook for the landing port here. I feel like it may be something that'll come in handy later. Actually, I think it was maybe a quest item if you followed the Umpani line. I think it's something they asked for. Boy, the bots are really, really, really wild tonight. So, but the fights have been forgiving ever since we got in here. All right. Oh, there's a door that I missed right here. The Tactical Depot. And again, very fortunate with the amount of terrain here. Not too bad. All right, lots of doors here. Lots of doors. Another fight. Well, it could be worse. I'll take it. Oh, let's back up actually. Sato is going to throw a blade spell at this group of 4, and Danny, we're going to do a fireball, level 5. See what happens. Gypsy says lots of doors and lots of fights. Yes. Yes. There's almost always a fight behind every door, it seems. Especially when you're in, a place like this in a city. All right, so we're going to do that and this, that. Sato's going to rest this one out. Danny's going to hit it with her stick. Oh, level up for Kyler. Level that hands and feet up to 100. And I guess we'll start working on throwing. Physical, definitely the ninjutsu. Power strike, yes, that's the crits. Learned a new ninja spell. Cure lesser condition, confusion. See, that's the thing, I'll never really use his spells in combat, but Cure lesser condition may come in handy. The reason I say I'd never really use his spells in combat is because he's a good fighter and I want him doing the fighting. A large reinforced steel door has been installed to prevent any accidental intrusion by unauthorized personnel. Mounted to the latch of the door is a thick metal block in which a finger hole has been bored. Well, we know what to do here. No. Really? Let's try the other one. There we go. You push the transparent rod into the latch hole. Breaking into the depot area, you confront a group of Tirangs busy at work. Without hesitation, they attack. So here we go. How big is it? Not bad at all. So we'll put the melee attackers on this group of 3 as usual. Let's back up. Let's do a bless, just in case these guys in the back have some tricks up their sleeves. Sato will throw blades, and Danny will do an ice ball. Maybe we can take them out in one round. Looking good. Wouldn't give me the courtesy of a one-round fight. A weapon. Oh, that looks like a gun. Oh, that's awesome. Who are we going to give that to? Let's, well, I think that's ultimately going to go to Lulu if Lulu can figure out how to work it. I seem to remember to learn how to use guns in this game required some sort of in-game training or something. Could be wrong. Searching the room, you find a crude drawing depicting the object disassembled into many pieces with strange words, marks, lines, and arrows scribbled all over it. Sketched into a corner of the parchment is a smaller assembled version of the device emitting some kind of ray, and a few crumpled bodies in its path. It makes you wonder about the intelligence of these creatures to have to go through so much trouble just to make something that a broadsword could easily accomplish with a few good swipes. That was it? Nothing to take? Okay. Then there's this door up here. Probably should have rested before I came in here. Probably should have, because we're getting low on magic power. But I think we'll be okay this one more round. Let's do a big fireball. Blade's not doing so much, but it was a low-level spell because Shadow's almost out of magic points in that category. Fireball's doing pretty good, though. Wonder if there's another finger door here. Alright, so before we proceed, we are going to rest up. Must do the rest. Making good progress on this town tonight, though. Started off slow, but it picked up. Aw, really? Bummer. Just 4 Terang, though. We'll see if we can get through without any magic. Yeah, these look like weak guys. Oh yeah, that was super easy. Alright, quick rest to get the sleep off of everybody. We'll heal Lulu's wounds. Let's get our stuff back up. Enchanted Blade. Detect Secret. I think that's good enough. Onward. Another hall. Large reinforced steel door. So this is where we use the next finger hole, or next finger rod. You push the transparent rod into the latch hole. An encounter. So a bigger fight this time. So we are going, still not really. Let's do this. And then next round we'll focus the magic users on the gardeners in the back. Let's see. Right. Shadow's going to use Whirlwind on these 4. Danny will do a low-level, mid-level magic missile on the 5. almost done. I'm curious to see what's in this room. Inside the depot area stands a rack of unusual-looking pole staffs. It's the shock rods that they carry, I believe. Take one more, just in case they're valuable. Alright. Alright, so that was that. Out of the supply depot we go. So there's still a few more doors to unlock. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think we'll get them all tonight. In fact, I think we'll do one more door. And then we'll save the rest for tomorrow. What's this? Livestock breeding ground. A large reinforced steel door has been installed to prevent accidental intrusion by unauthorized personnel. I think, don't we have another finger rod? Did we not find one earlier? Like, not today? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe not. That'll be something to keep an eye out for. Alright, so no livestock breeding ground today. This will be our last door for the night. And it's just some vampire rooks. Weird thing to have in a closed room. Okay. Alright, nothing of interest in this room. So let's just stand in front of the next door that we will enter tomorrow night. Right here. This is where we're going to stop this evening. Thanks for tuning in with me after such a long hiatus. I think it was 2 weeks, maybe even 2 weeks and a few days. But I am glad to be back. Had a good time tonight. Looking forward to finishing up Nyctalinth here. Seeing what other secrets the terrain hold. And then I'm going to try to find that Ratkin city. We'll try to visit them and see what's going on there. Again, thank you so much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks again.